The Ramones, did you ever see them?
Oh, yeah.
As a kid, yeah?
Yeah, we played with them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that must have been fantastic.
They wouldn't let us watch the sound check, though.
Of course they wouldn't.
Banned us from the room.
Did you ever pull that on a band that supported you? Come on, you must have.
Never.
Come on, Paul. You'll get a sound check when I say you get a sound check.
Yeah. Last time I did it in-store in Los Angeles, and there it just stuck out like, a haircut. Johnny was standing right there in the middle.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool that Johnny Ramone would come watch me play the acoustic guitar. Because I think a good part of what I play, it's based the Stones with Keith. But, I mean, Johnny and those eighth notes, that style, I mean, he's unsung. I mean, he invented a style of guitar that, reigns today.
Yeah. This is, so we are going to play the Ramones now. The selection of Mr. Paul Westerberg. This is the Ramones and Judy as a Punk. A minute and a half of the Ramones, followed swiftly by a minute and a half of Paul Westerberg and the opener from Folker, which is called Jingle. Obviously, the perception there of the commercialism, the pressures that come to bear on an artist these days. Paul, have you ever had music used in an advert?
I don't believe so. This was my pathetic attempt at trying to destroy the genre.
Let's actually, be as naked as that and put it out there. And have you been approached by any companies?
Yes. I'm still waiting. I shot a shoe commercial with my son, and
oh yeah, was it Converse? They said they invited people to shoot their own commercials.
Right. No, I'm still waiting.
And you've entered into the spirit of the thing. You did one.
But yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, it would be perfect. I would, be in the commercial and make fun of it at the same time.
And cheap shoes. Yeah. It's all there
Free
for
shoes.
you.
Yeah.
Marvelous stuff. That's what I loved about that as an opener. It just makes you smile straight away, and it's nice and quick, and just a cracking album opener there, and just made me laugh a lot the first time I heard that from Paul Westerberg's album Folker, that track called Jingle. On to sort of other stuff now. I was wondering if you're still doing Grandpa Boy stuff. Does Grandpa Boy, your raffish alter ego, still exist?
Yeah, it's all one and the same. I don't. I haven't. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to play tonight. I haven't written a set list. I practiced a couple of songs, and if somebody requests one, I certainly can turn into Grandpa Boy at the drop of a hat.
Is he a useful character to sort of
drop of a bottle
to have in reserve? Is he a raging alter ego that you can by creating the Grandpa Boy character? Do you feel you control the more shall we say the raging side of Westerberg?
Yeah, it also I made that blues record which I'd never sort of bothered to bore people with on my own. But I mean, I had fun playing and just playing the guitar and stuff, and the word is out. At first, we was like, "Oh, make a big gimmick on this, and we won't know who it is, and everyone will think it's the Replacements, and yada yada yada." But Grandpa Boy and I are one and the same.
You see, I'm glad we were able to clarify that at this stage, and now you've said it on air. Of course, people will be howling for Grandpa Boy tracks tonight.
See, now I need a lipstick and a hat.
You carry them with you? A guitar case?
No, actually, David Letterman sent back I think it was a Russian communist hat, whatever the hell it was. But yeah, now you guys have wrecked everything. Now
damn it!
Now I'm dead.
Oh, I feel bad. I've outed him now. Oh, it's going to be it could be a terribly Grandpa Boy heavy set tonight. I mean, I'd quite like the way you were saying, not sort of sure what you're going to play tonight. I mean, as a solo artist, is that freedom an important thing to you, to be able to turn a set on just on a whim like that?
It comes from not remembering any songs, but if I could somebody shout out a song and I could play it, note for note, word for word, I would do it. Instead, I just take a wild stab and usually depend on the audience to help me with the lyrics and chords. Now they've gotten to shouting out the changes for me.
G minor.
Exactly. How do you do it?
So obviously, I mean, Foka, when you're out, you know, working a new album, does Westerberg have a 5-year plan? Is what I'm asking. Do you know what's around the corner for you, or are you a one day at a time sort of bloke?
Yeah, I hate making plans, but I am scoring a film. This is like a straight job.
Yeah.
I am an actual composer.
This we know, yeah. Who for this time?
This is for Sony Pictures, and they're making an animated film. It'll be out in, like, 2 years. I've been at it for 6 months, and so I've been writing tunes for it, but then actually, sitting down and, with other musicians and cellists and stuff, and composing, actually.
Wow.
It's dull.
I mean, is that a first, doing the broader arrangements?
Yeah, it's I prefer a supposer rather than a composer.
You were saying, I mean, we were chatting off there earlier, and you were saying you listen to classical music and jazz to kind of decompress from sort of the tyranny of rock, for want of a better expression. As now you're kind of slowly moving into the area of composition. Is it going to become less relaxing for you to listen to classical music?
It's funny. It's changed how I watch any television, at least any cartoon or something with my son. All I hear now is the background music and the all these little things like that I'm having to deal with, like writing now.
It's not like the old Cole Stalling method. It's not like you're going to have to all catwalking upstairs. Do you have to? I don't think you do that anymore. Do you?
It's similar.
Oh God, the idea of you at home in the studio with like.
No, but I write songs too. So there's like 6, 7 songs in the film, and then we take the basic melody and do it in a minor key and use a marimba, and it's fun. It's making music.
It's pretty cool, because the very first time I was exposed to music sort of knowingly was with the 2 songs that you had on the singles soundtrack, which I ran out and bought the second after the film finished. I was waiting for somebody in Dyslexic Heart. It was just amazing songs to me. When I mean, I suppose when you're writing for films, is there a different sensibility at work? Or in that particular case, did Cameron Crowe just sort of can I have a couple of songs, Paul? Did he just phone you up and?
Both. I think I wrote one for the film and one Dyslexic Heart. I had half baked and brought that along and strummed it for him and said something like this, and he goes, yeah. So I went back to the hotel and finished it off and brought it to him. I
mean, someone like Cameron, who used to write for Rolling Stone, must have been an easier sell than most film directors, I can imagine, because he gets the rock sensibility.
Yeah, I've actually given him a few tunes that he's gonna, whenever his next movie comes out, I don't know, but we stay in touch. And
cool. Listen, thanks very much for coming in, Paul. I know what it's like when you're travelling the world, and particularly I know that this particular time of the day isn't a normal musician's time, but I think the jet lag has conspired to help us here. The album Foka, kids, is in the shops now. Do scamper out and get a copy. It's really, really good stuff. Have fun at the gig tonight. I wish well to both you and Grandpa Boy.
Thank you. I'll tell him.
Whoever closes the gig.
It is sold out though, the Scala gig.
Yeah.
So there
well,
are no
if you go up there, you're going to have to do battle with the scalpers, and I wish those of you that choose to do that well. Are you going to come back sometime soon, Paul?
No.
Ah, there we go. Okay, that's that kind of
even more of an exclusive. Fantastic.
Westerberg style reply that I was hoping for. And of course the question to finish on, the bonehead question. Will the replacements ever get back together?
Absolutely, positively, I don't believe so.
There we go. That's as committal as he can be at this point in the day. Paul, thanks very much indeed for coming in.
Thank you.
Cheers.